up? Welcome back to my channel. So I do have another story time for you guys to talk about this mess right here. Take a good look at it. You see it? You see how ugly? Do you see how ugly though? Do you see it? The girl got like a permanent ring on right now, made out of blood. I hurt my hand and I got my eye, so I'm gonna ice it while I tell you guys this story. Welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be a different type of story time and a different location. So right now we are in my office and I thought about bringing up my backdrop, but girl, I cannot do it. I can only use one of my hands right now because the other one. Today's story time is going to be about what the hell happened to my hand, happened to my ring, why I don't have it anymore, and like basically what the hell happened. As usual, before we get into today's story time, today's glamour shot of the day is my gorgeous Glamazon. Let me put that down real quick. My gorgeous Glamazon. Brooklyn, you look so cute. I like the little straw thing you got going on. I see you. Thank you so much for tagging me on Instagram using your hashtag #GlamazonShot so I can see your beautiful face. I love you. Thank you guys so much for always supporting me and loving me. You guys know that I would not be here without you, and I could not do any of this without any of y'all. So thank you guys so much from the bottom of my heart. Now let's get into the story about how your girl messed up her hand. Alright, so first things first, we are going to look at the aftermath of the entire situation. Alright, so first things first, we are going to take a look at my ring. Now here is just a little bitty piece of my ring. I don't know if y'all can see that, but that is a part of my ring, okay? Are y'all ready for the monstrosity that's about to be presented before you? Are you ready? Now, as most of y'all know, I found a man that would like to spend his life with my crazy ass. Why? I don't know. But I was able to find him, okay? Now, he did propose to me last Christmas. And we're getting married in 5 months. 5, okay? And he gave me a beautiful ring. And he picked it out himself. It took him so much time. It was just the perfect ring, okay? It's normal from the front, but then BAM! My ring is so messed up, okay? I don't know if they can repair it. I don't know if they can save it, but it's messed up 5 months before my wedding and I gotta figure it out. Now I have a temporary blood ring. Might give me a scar. Might look like I'm married for the rest of my life. So I am currently on an icing schedule with ibuprofen every few hours and I have to drink a lot of water. Let's just get into it, okay? So yesterday, I was minding my own business, you know, being all cute. I was like dealing with back end stuff. I was like looking at my merch because my merch had shameless little self-promo plug, okay? If y'all haven't noticed or if y'all don't know, if y'all been living under a rock, I did release my merch this past Wednesday. So, you know, I was like taking care of the back end, making sure everything was going smoothly, that y'all's orders were going in okay. You can make your own combo. Like, you guys have been getting so unbelievably creative and like been putting colors together that I didn't even think of. And so like, everybody's gonna have the same hoodie, but you can make it your own. So that's why I really love it. So if you're interested or curious, link is in the down bar. Anyways, moving on. And David gets home from work, and from our bedroom, whenever the garage door opens, like you can hear it. You can literally feel it on like the floor. You can feel like the vibration of the garage door opening, right? So I always know when he's home. Like even if I'm upstairs, I can hear it and I can feel it. It's like vibrating, right? So I hear the garage door open, and then I hear it close. And then I hear it open again, and then I hear it close, and then I hear it open a third time. So by this time I'm like, what the hell is he doing? Is he playing with my garage right now? Because like we ain't got no time to be playing. So I go through the house and I open the door that leads into the garage from the house, and the garage door is closed. But then I hear our front door open. So I come back around and I see David walking through our front door, which is really unusual. Hey babe, and I was like, did you open the garage door? And he was like, I'm trying to. And I was like, oh shit, like something's wrong with that garage door, okay? We go into the garage from the house and we're like on the inside of it and we're trying to figure out what the hell is going on. So like it wants to open, but like it's not getting past a certain point. It'll open like a foot and then go back down, and then it'll try to open again and go back down, and it keeps doing it until finally it gives up after like 6 or 7 tries. And so I'm like, I don't want anything bad happening to this house, you guys. I love my house, okay? Don't play. So immediately I'm like, we need to find a solution like now, like right now. When we first moved in, we had like a really small issue with the garage door, and all it was, we just needed like to connect this wire to like the little motor or whatever, and it worked just fine. So I figured that it was gonna be the same thing, right? But because it wasn't opening up all the way mechanically, we were gonna have to open the garage door manually, okay? Now y'all probably already know where this story is going, but stay tuned, all right? So we see that the garage door isn't opening, right? So we're like on the inside and we're looking at it and we're like, okay, what we're gonna have to do is open the door all the way manually, reconnect it to the motor, and then it'll start working. But first we need to get the door all the way open. So David was like, all right, I'm gonna go out to the front of the house from the outside, manually open the door, and then we'll see what we're looking at. And I was like, all right, here's the thing about me, okay? I am a busybody. I am everything that word means, a busybody. Like, I put myself in everything. I'm not the type of person that will sit back and watch you do something. Oh, no. That's the help, okay? I don't know why. With David especially, with the house, like, I just feel like it's more of like a team effort thing. Like, I'm gonna help you, right? The only thing that I don't help him out with is taking out the trash and mowing the lawn. I'm not about to do either one of those things. But anything in the house, like, I'm gonna help you. He takes off and he goes to the front of the house, and my little ass is following right behind him, and I'm like, all right, we about to do this. The way that our garage door is from the outside, it's really kind of weird. We only have one handle, and it's on the far left side of the actual garage door. So it's not even like in the middle, and it's not even like a horizontal handle. It's vertical, okay? So David goes up to that handle, and immediately he was like, oh shit, like it's not even in the middle, like this is gonna be hard. So he grabs the handle with his right hand, and he's facing our front door because he's like turned this way, and I'm behind him on the other side of the garage. So he lifts it right now. Okay, right before David had gotten here from work, I was dressed up in like my gym clothes because I was gonna go to the gym with David when he got home, because you know, we're trying to get fit and sexy or whatever. I was already in my gym clothes, okay? So I was already feeling strong and motivated. He lifts up his side, and I'm like, all right, we about to do this. Has it like lifted up, so I put both of my hands underneath the garage door, and he's like facing this way, and he's like pulling it up from right here with his right hand, because like it's just one handle. So he's like doing this, and he feels the resistance, and he was like, nope, it ain't gonna go up, and he let it go. He like for real he just let that shit go. You guys, I was able to move fast enough to get my right hand out, but you guys, my left hand, whoa, it happened so fucking fast. You guys, I didn't even freak out. I just started going ow, 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 ow. And like literally the whole garage door was on my little ass hand, okay, like the whole thing. And so David was like, what? And I wasn't freaking out, so he didn't know, like he was like, ow, what? And so he looked down, he goes, oh shit. And so he lifts it back up. I pull out my hand, you guys. It's so funny because you never know how you're gonna react to pain until it happens. And how I react to pain, which is what I found out, is my ass starts running. I start like trying to run away from the pain. And what I mean by that is I did not scream, I did not cry. I started breathing really hard, and I was like, okay, you guys, I started speed walking all the way through my house. I sped walked through the living room, came back around. I kicked off my flip-flops. I sped walked all the way up my stairs into my room, started pacing back and forth, sped walked through the hallway, back down the stairs. I was just trying to make the pain go away. I was like, maybe if I like walk fast enough, the pain won't be able to catch up, because if I slow down and I stop, I'm just gonna realize how much this fucking hurts. The whole time David is literally following me. Babe, are you okay? Babe, I'm so sorry, babe, I didn't mean to do that. And I wasn't even mad at him. There was absolutely no way of him knowing that I was behind him. I was under the impression that we were just gonna go for it, like just get it up, right? Because I'm a doer. I don't sit here, I like try to rectify the situation that fast because I don't have time for it. I don't have time for garage problems right now, so we're gonna get it done. But I didn't say anything to him, and I did not communicate that to him, and that was like my bad, okay? Oh, he felt so bad, and literally, you guys, like in the middle of it, I was like, babe, it's okay, it ain't your fault, I didn't communicate, that was on me, babe. Like, I took total responsibility for it because he felt so bad, you guys. Like, he got teary-eyed. He hates it when I get hurt. I've just always been that way since I was little. Whatever the boys were doing, I could help. Like, I could help. You gonna feel my help, okay? It may not help a whole lot, but it'll help a little. I'm not scared to do shit. I'm not scared to, like, pick up heavy things. Like, my mom gets so pissed at me, but like, I got some strong legs, so like, you know, I do most of my lifting with my legs. So when this happened, I was seriously like planting my feet to use my legs to open that garage door, and David was like, ooh, there's a resistance. Boom, just let that shit go. I'm upstairs, you guys, and the minute that like I start calming down, I go, oh fuck, my ring. Immediately think I need to get the ring off before my finger swells around it because it's gonna get stuck. Literally, it wasn't even like a full 2 minutes after my hand got smashed. I was already thinking about taking off the ring. So I go to take off the ring, it was too fucking late. Like, my hand had already swelled up so much and my ring was completely slanted, okay? Completely slanted. My finger was in the middle of this and it's like slanted, all right? I start trying to pull it off. I'm like putting lotion around it and my hand hurts so bad, but I'm still trying to like pull the ring off and like I start getting anxiety. I wasn't even like upset about the pain. I was like, oh my God, the ring isn't gonna come off. Oh my God, the ring isn't gonna come off. And like, when I feel entrapped and like stuck in something, you guys, I didn't start freaking out and like trying and like crying and shit until my ring wasn't coming off, because I was like, it's not coming off. Like, it ain't coming off. It's not moving. It's completely slanted. Like, my finger, like, I was afraid that like my finger was gonna keep swelling and that I was gonna lose circulation and they were gonna have to cut off my finger. Okay, that's what I was scared of. I was like, I cannot lose this finger. I'm not trying to have David put my wedding ring on my pinky finger, okay? Oh please, oh please, oh please. So I immediately knew that my hand wasn't broken. It was just swollen and it was gonna be bruised. I wasn't even trying to go to like the emergency room because I hate hospitals. If I don't know this about me, I hate hospitals. I do not mess with hospitals. I hate the smell of them. Like, I just have bad memories on hospitals. So it takes me a lot. So I was trying to get the ring off to avoid going to the hospital, okay? So I'm like sitting there trying to like force my swollen ass finger through the ring and like trying to pull it off, and it's just not coming off, and I'm freaking out. I'm like trying not to hyperventilate, and like I'm not even focused on the pain, you guys. I have a pretty high tolerance for pain, and I've been told that by like doctors and nurses and shit. I'm not gonna lie, like part of this was like this mark right here in the middle was like the actual garage door hitting it, but like some of this shit right here was like me pulling on it. Like, I was like legit freaking out and trying to pull the damn ring off. He got me a bag of ice and he was like, we need to go to the emergency room, and I was like, no, I don't want to. I don't want to go to the emergency room. I hate it so much. And so I kept trying to work on it, and finally David was like, babe, we need to go, stop it. I get in the car and I can just see David. He's so worried. I watch him walk around, and you guys, he's so like worried. I can see it all over his face. And so because of that, I was like, I need to make sure that he knows I'm okay. Like, I'm fine. I don't want him to feel bad about this because it truly was not his fault. Like, he thinks it was his fault, but it wasn't. Like, I didn't tell him that I was going to help him. He thought he was going out there to do it by himself. And when he saw me coming out there, he thought I was just going to like watch and supervise, but like, I'm not a watcher, girl, I'm a doer, okay? I start laughing and joking with him so that he knows that I'm okay, because like, I don't want him to feel bad. Like, honestly, it was not his fault. Like, it really wasn't. So I get to the emergency room and I walk in with a bag on my hand, and they check me in and they're like, hey, what happened? And I was like, well, a garage door fell on my hand. And immediately they all look over at David like, how could you let this happen? She's little. And so I start defending him. I'm like, no, it was my fault. They take me back, and the nurse starts taking my vitals, and she was like, look, I'm gonna be honest with you, we're probably gonna have to cut it off. And I was like, you guys, I stopped breathing. I was like, bitch, what you mean? So I looked at her and like my eyes got all watery, and I was like, cut what off? And she goes, your ring. And I was like, girl, I was like, girl, I thought you meant my finger. I thought you said that y'all were gonna cut my finger off. And she was like, no, sweetheart, no. She was like, I would not be that nonchalant about it. She was like, oh, no big deal. We're gonna cut off your finger. Cause like, all she said was, I'm really sorry. I don't see any other way. Like, I think we're gonna have to cut it off. I was like, I'm sitting there like in the hospital room and I hear that nurse leave and she goes to like the nursing station with all the other nurses. She's like laughing about it and she's like, oh my God, I accidentally scared that patient. She thought that we were gonna cut her finger off. And like they all started laughing. I was like, bitch, it ain't funny. It ain't funny, I'll scar. So the doctor came in, he took a look at it. He was a really nice man and immediately he came to the conclusion, he was like, there's no other way to get it off. We're gonna have to cut the ring. And I was just so sad. And I was like, oh my God, like my ring, like the ring that David proposed to me with, like my ring. Like I love my ring, you guys. Like I really do. Like this thing, oh my God. I looked at David and David was like, do it. I don't care. Like cut the damn ring. So I was like, oh, all right. Well, if it's any consolation, he said that ring literally saved your hand. He said the actual diamonds in this ring, had it not been on your hand, that garage door would have broken it. Your ring was the only thing to stop the full impact, and that's why your hand isn't broken. So literally, you guys, this ring right here saved my hand from like breaking in half, honestly. Like had it not been for this ring taking the impact and like stopping the full force of the garage door, you guys, my hand would have been demolished. Like my bones are just too little. So your finger is really swollen and there are like prongs that have to go underneath the ring and it's gonna hurt because your finger's swollen, but there's no other way to do it. He was like, but he said, we can numb your finger, but it's 2 big shots. He goes, and we're gonna have to put them right here and it's not fun and it completely numbs your finger. He said, or we can just see if we can do it without pain medicine. And you know, me being me, I was like, I don't need no pain medicine, like just do it. Like I don't need to be like having my whole hand numb and like I can't feel nothing. Like I can handle it, it's fine. So he comes in with this scary medieval looking tool, okay? And it's got like a little sharp ass wheel on the end of it, and then this happened.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
You sure?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, all right. This one's bigger than some of the other ones. You videotaping this?
Sorry, yeah, I'm a YouTuber. I don't know where we have any more room, to be honest. Maybe right there. Oh.
Are there diamonds over there? I don't want to cut that because one, I want to cut them too. Your heart.
How are we gonna see me? What the hell is that supposed to do for me? Oh, because like, oh.
That hurts.
Yes, and like this is digging into my skin now.
Yeah.
Ooh, that thing dug in deep.
Yeah, let's
Woo.
take a look at that. All right, so I'm going to give you that. All right, don't lose that.
What are we gonna do, babe? You guys, I was so over his shit. Like, he just didn't seem sure about what he was doing. And it hurt so bad. Like, I was like, please stop moving my finger. I'm about to punch you in the face. Like, when somebody takes too long and I'm like, do you even know what you're doing? The ring was completely slanted. So, like, he had to, like, literally pry it open from the sides because it was not coming off. It's just really messed up and really ugly, okay? So, it's super swollen. Look, this is the comparison, okay? This is what my hand's supposed to look like, and yeah, like it's super swollen, and I might have like a permanent wedding band, who knows. Now I have to take my ring back to the jewelry store and see if they can salvage it, if they can salvage the diamonds. I lost 1 diamond in the whole ordeal, and we're gonna see if they can either repair it or use these diamonds on another setting or what, but I need another ring and it's 5 months before my wedding, so add that to my list of to-dos. Yeah, that is the story about the time that I almost broke my hand by being a busybody, because I just don't put any limitations on myself, you guys, and I really should start doing that because, you know, I don't know why I'm like that. I have no idea. I've just always been taught like, hey, they can do that, you can do that too. Like, I don't know, like I want want to help. I always mean well, and I just want to help, and sometimes I hurt myself in the process, and that's exactly what happened. I'm cut right here too from where my ring was like squished in between my fingers, so like these three kind of got beat up the most. This one actually swelled up pretty bad though. So yeah, all of them except for my thumb really are messed up. So pray for my hand, send your prayers my way. Long story short, don't be dumb and stick your hand underneath the garage door that ain't working right, okay? Don't be like me, don't be dumb. So yeah, that is a story about how I almost broke my hand. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's definitely super random, but you know, I had to make a story about it anyway. There ain't no way that y'all aren't gonna notice that I can't use one of my hands, okay? So yeah, that is it for today's story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, please don't forget to give me a huge thumbs up to let me know. Also, just a quick reminder again, if y'all looking for merch, definitely check out my link down below, no press. If you guys haven't subscribed to my channel and you guys would like to be a part of my Glamazon family, it's so hype. We all support each other. Definitely hit that huge subscribe button. Thank you guys so much for coming and chilling with me for this weird random story time. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I will see you guys very soon in my next video. I love you guys. Peace out.